I've been using TPOB clippers now for the last 2 years, and in March last year he was very kind and decided to sponsor me. I thought a great place to start this video would be to give a brief history into how I discovered TPOB and how our paths eventually crossed in March last year. Back in 2018 when I started cutting hair, there was a meme page that was doing the rounds, and it was the early days of TPOB, and it caught my attention. It was showing a perspective in barbering that I'd not seen before. It was all very fresh to me. It was all very new and exciting, and I loved everything about the industry. I was excited to start my career and make a good impression. And on the flip side of it, TPOB was saying the opposite, saying the complete opposite, and I just found it absolutely fascinating. Fast forward a few years and I've watched this company go from being a meme page to selling cheaper products to copying similar bigger brands, and now we're in a place where he's one of the biggest brands, if not the most spoken about brand on the planet. In the 7 odd years I've been cutting hair, I've used all the big brands, I've used all the clippers, and I've always loved the feeling of having a new shiny new pair. And I remember it getting to a point where I think an old pair of my clippers had packed up and I needed to get myself a new pair, and I was looking at the prices of some of these machines and I just couldn't bring myself to pay that much money for a product that was going to break in less than a year. And that's what brought my attention to TPOB's products. The first clipper I had was a machete, which was had a very similar motor to some of the Gamma products, and it was great, performed really well. And for the 6 months that I was using that machine, I didn't have a single problem with it, and it was the only thing that I used for fading, bolt removal, whatever. It just did it all. It matched anything else that was already out there. And the timing of it all really was perfect, because within 6 months of being associated with the brand, he then brought out the Play clipper, which to me is still the best clipper on the market, that has made such a big impact on the industry, and it's finally got the brand in a place where people are really starting to take it seriously. They can see the mission, the vision, and the eye that TPOB has for bringing out an incredible clipper. And now I find myself in an incredible position where, as it stands, from November 2025, I'm the only UK ambassador for TPOB. And it's a really exciting time for me to be a part of it, because in my opinion, the brand's only going to grow and grow, go from strength to strength. And the kit he keeps bringing out is making my life a hell of a lot easier. The point of this video is just to let anyone who cares know that the secret's out. TPOB's the real deal. I could be a complete clipper nerd and tell you that performance-wise, these machines that he makes are the best on the market, but he can do all that for me. All I can speak of is my personal experience with the clippers. I still run the first Play that I ever received from him, and it still performs just as good as some of the fresh bits that I get from him. So I have a discount code which I'd love for you to use. It gets you 20% off, and it gives me a nice little cut of that as well. So if you're in the market for some new clippers and you're fed up of being ripped off and paying way over the odds for machines that don't perform as well, then this is your sign to give TPOB a try and to use my discount code. Peace and love.